lips as we welcome the weekend. Let's have some fun with D and Nano. It's always a blast to get ready for fun. It's Aloha Friday at last. Aloha Friday, oh what a day. We're here to chill, let the good times play. D and Nano, they're our guide, bringing you the best on this Aloha Friday ride. From the beaches of Hawaii to the World Wide Web, we're bringing you the vibes, no need to be misled. With laughter and joy, we'll make your day on Aloha Friday. It's all about the getaway. Aloha Friday, oh what a day. We're here to chill, let the good times play. The and Nano, they're our guide, bringing you the best on this Aloha Friday ride. So grab your friends and gather around as we celebrate the end of the week we found. With D and Nano, the fun never ends on Aloha Friday. Let the good times begin. Aloha Friday, oh what a day. We're here to chill, let the good times play. D and Nano, they're our guide, bringing you the best on this Aloha Friday ride. So join us every week, it's never a bore, as we party and laugh on this YouTube show. With D and Nano, the fun never ends on Aloha Friday. Let the good times begin. Aloha Friday ride. Aloha Friday ride. Aloha Friday ride.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Real Uncommon podcast. Happy Aloha Friday, everyone. It is our 118th live stream. And guys, welcome to the program. Dee, how are you?
Hello. Happy Aloha Friday, everybody.
Happy
And
Aloha Friday.
cheers to the weekend.
We're not
How are
cheersing
you?
yet, though, right?
Not
We
yet.
have someone here. We have to wait
Yes.
for the person to come in the studio yet, Dee. But before we bring them in, how are you today, Dee?
I'm doing fine. Today went by like really quick. It
Did.
seemed. I mean, it seemed like we had some time in the morning, and then things just like all just went like like the last 3 hours.
It's like, ah!
yeah, and yeah, but
Went
it's been a
crazy.
good day. Been a
Well,
busy
we got
day.
up early, right? We got up early. We were able to catch the post show. So normally, and I'm really stoked that Poof actually pushed the post show out so we could actually go to it, because before it was like
Yeah.
around 6 o'clock in the morning our time. So that kind of
6.
sucks, guys. So now we
Yeah.
get to see it at 8. I got to be very honest. We kind of played hooky at work and ended up hanging out to go watch the post show. So yeah, we had a light day of work today. And then we saw Osmond Collect 63 with SeanyPoo, because he was also on the post show, reading a book, and they were reading, I think, Deadpool and Wolverine. So
Yeah.
that was pretty neat. And then guess who is here, you guys? Who is in the studio today, D?
Who is it? Third time's a charm. Let's see.
Third
Let's
time's a
bring
charm.
in-
Should we bring him in?
Yes, let's bring him in.
All right, guys,
do
here we
it.
go.
He's the man with the plan, making waves across the land. Sean Sutter, he's the one with a heart of gold and a mind that's fun. Writer, collector, and dad. He's a man of many hats, but through it all he's true to the love of his family and his craft. SeanyPoo, the legend of the family crew.
SeanyPoo is in the studio. Let's go. What's up, Sean? I don't have a sting, so prepare.
Oh,
Prepare.
Does this work?
The infamous soundboard is back.
You know
How
our
are
ratings
you?
just went up, right?
How you doing,
Oh.
Shawnee?
I'm doing great. Fantastic Friday. Aloha Friday.
Aloha
Woohoo.
Friday. Let's go, you guys. Now, Sean, before we start, and I forgot to tell you this when you were in the studio, but we usually cheers the audience. If you don't have anything, you can just kind of cup your camera. But happy Aloha Friday, everyone, and Okole Maluna to you.
Wait,
Boom.
mind. Cheers in.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, there he is.
Mm.
That's right.
There you go. You got to drink.
Woohoo!
I'm bad at drinking. There we go. Let's go. Sean Sauter's in the house, guys. SeanyPoo, he was on the post show this morning. He was on Osmond Collect 63's Get to the Comics. I say it bad, by the way. And now he's here. Sean, you're not tired?
I've been a little jet lagged from today's little visits, but no. It's been a fantastic day. I'm up. I've got the energy. I've got the SeanyPoo tube. Woo!
Woo!
I'm still alive, but it's been a fantastic day. I didn't plan for it to be this busy, but it just so happened to be.
Well, hey, we've been saying it all day on the feeds. I don't know if you've seen it, but today is Sean Sauter Day, everyone. So everyone, please go and spam this guy because today's his day. All day he's been on the tube, and I think that's just awesome to see you kind of like shine because you've been gone for a while. You know, a lot of people kind of take breaks. We took a break for a while too, but having you back is just really awesome and it's very nostalgic for us. Dee, why don't you kick off the show?
Yeah, I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for your time. I know you're getting the last bit of your evening with us here, so hopefully we don't bore you too much where you're like falling asleep. But yeah, it's good to see you back in action, back on the screen. Just let us know what you've been doing. You know, whatever you can share. Don't need to get personal or anything, but yeah, what's been new and exciting with you? Anything happening?
Did you become a Shaolin monk and you disappeared in the Himalayas?
Walkabout.
Actually, pretty close. No. Han. I'm trying to think. What like there was something.
Story time.
All right, story time, everybody. So let's rewind.
Relaxed.
Yep. Pull up a seat. You know, SeanyPoo and his stories. So
We miss him.
It's the tail end of 2023. Things are going great. The community. I mean, you guys let me in like I was blood family, and I just appreciate the community, especially you two, the Real Uncommon podcast. You two literally kind of drug me in. Come on, get out here, do this.
Oh, it's my fault. Sorry.
No.
I'm playing around.
No, but things were going great. I've been working on the book. I had deadlines. I'm working on freelance art, trying to get deadlines with that, taken care of. But it's coming to the end of the year, and I'm planning for 2024. It's going to be big. It's going to be the year of SeanyPoo. And actually, let's just do this. It did not pan out so. Yeah. SeanyPoo can't get into all of the specifics, but there was a little bit of
stuff.
Harassment stuff. There you go. Stuff.
Unnecessary stuff. Yeah.
And it actually had SeanyPoo pause and kind of rethink things. And I'm not gonna lie, it actually made me rethink whether to proceed with putting myself out there. And so it was something like that.
Yeah.
But that was a pause. Had to take some time with myself, regroup, and it was funny too. I developed, just to go off script, I developed a backlog of videos. And
nice.
Do you guys remember recently I put out the Crypt Toys accessories video because Hinano had said something. It was back last year, and I recorded it back in November.
Oh.
How in fact that video was recorded, and I didn't touch it until this year. And
Oh
then
wow.
yeah, it was that was recorded last year, and then it just
Oh,
everything paused.
Yeah.
Um, but you know,
It's a good video, Sean. It was about the
oh,
Ghostbusters, right? Accessories and maybe putting a proton pack on like to the UFOs, right?
yeah, because you were talking about driving around in the Ecto One. You talked about driving around with your cryptoids in the Ecto One, and I was just like, well, wait a minute. Oh, hang on. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. They have accessories, clothes. And then it was just like the Shawnee Poo's brain was like, blah, 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 boggling around. And it was just immediately, well, what if the Cryptoys could dress up like a Ghostbuster, put on the suit, the pack.
Yeah. Like a
And then
Cryptoys version of the pack or something, right?
oh yeah, I did all of the art and all that back in November. I was like, do. I was like, oh, Star Wars, and got some art, pushed it all around and did all that. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the Austin Powers thing was a lot, an oddball kind of a.
Hey, it's a fandom, right?
It was different. But I mean, yes, it's fandom. In fact, did you guys hear the idea? Because in the Cryptoids Discord, the post show, Poof had asked the audience and us and myself what we would like to see. What I forgot what was the question. It was what was it? Music? I forgot.
Oh, what IPs would you like to see to come to the platform? And it was a oddball question, like wrong answers only, right?
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So I said like Cryptoys tuna cans.
Yeah.
Or something
There was
silly.
all kinds of
Oh,
questions,
yeah.
but something got to the music, and we were talking about music and
Okay.
what we liked. And I started off with, I think, buttermilk biscuits,
Oh,
or mix a lot. I mean, Shawnee Poo's old school. Now that's what rap was to me. We
Yeah.
didn't rap, our, the stuff that we were talking hard about was buttermilk biscuits. Here we, but anyways.
crisscross will make you jump.
Oh,
jump.
Oh, so many
Oh yeah,
good
man.
damn.
You're speaking my tune.
I'm out. Hang on. We got to pump the brake. When you guys were on the post show, I believe he asked you guys about something about music, and you guys brought up one of my Mama Pooh's favorite bands,
Which one
UB40.
was that?
UB40.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
You guys should have seen me in the I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, Shawnee Poo knows you, UB40. I still listen to them. I jam out. They're
Same here.
amazing. Oh,
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh yeah, if you notice, like, so because we're now producing music, and let me interject a little bit. So like we've had some issues with content, and so like one of the issues is now that we're monetized, YouTube wants to pretty much make money off your ears, eyes, and toes, along with everything else you offer. Even though on paper everything that I had set up should have worked. Needless to say, I'm using AI now, and I got the inspiration from Cryptoids, and I think it's Matt. I'm pointing at you, Dr. Punchman. I think you're the guy, because if you heard they just released another album, right? And you can hear someone narrating, and that sure sounds like Dr. Punchman in the background. But they inspired us to make AI music, and I was kind of making it already, but not like mainstream. Shout out to Casual Vivi. And so now we're doing that, and it's just interesting to create, you know what I mean? And so I wanted to have like a certain style, and UB40 was one of the styles that I really wanted to ring into the podcast. So you kind of hear that nice, soothe reggae style. I mean, it's not UB40, but it's like an iteration, right?
Ish. Yeah.
Ish.
And speaking of your guys' album, I have to say, the Shawnee Poo song.
I love it. I love it.
I love it. In fact, I wish you guys could have seen my reaction to it. I wish I would have recorded it, because Shawnee Poo, I might look all happy and bubbly all the time, but I sometimes have some bad days. And that was one of them. And you guys raised my spirits. I
Oh,
That's
want
so
to
good to
awesome.
hear.
thank you.
That's really good to hear.
Thank you. It's no fluff. I seriously was having a day and I woke up to that and I was just, family, look at this. So sorry. Woo!
No. So I really want you to understand that the community center stage is built to do that. So we really wanted to show. So Vivi used to do that, right? They used to showcase collectors. We want to step out of the box and showcase community members because there's more than just collectors here. There's artists like you. There's musicians. There's crypto guys, and they're all nice people. And so we want to like shout them out, put spotlights. We just did a spotlight on the community manager for Cryptoys.
Yep.
And part of that is to show that we see you, we see what you do, and we appreciate what you're doing, and we appreciate you, and we want to make sure when you see that it makes you feel good inside that we appreciate you and that everyone else that watches it appreciate you too, and we can spread the word on your content. That's the whole purpose of it. So let's go. I made
glad you
10
like
versions
it.
of that song, my friend, and I told Sean that I own the commercial rights to most of them. There's some I don't, but everything that we own the commercial rights to, they're yours, man. It's a catchy tune, and I helped write it. So
I love it.
Yeah,
I
he has a lot of
absolutely
fun
love
doing it.
That's really cool. To get back to
Oh yeah, your story. Sorry, we kind of went all
I
over.
just wanted to. I was pretty much done with that core part, but there has been something else that has been occupying SeanyPoo's time that I would normally put towards social media, towards editing videos and creating content. Pretty much, it was around that time that I think I posted. Well, no, it was earlier this year. Pretty much a friend of the family, someone that I was raised with them being around our family. His wife passed away, and he's an elderly man. And so, SeanyPoo was a little kid, and I went to his spouse's class in Sunday school, not only just in Sunday school, but also in high school. And she was just the sweetest lady. And this individual, he's also an amazing man, and he's going through a lot. He was married to her for, I believe, 40 years.
Wow.
And
wow, good man.
Goals.
to just I can't imagine, to wake up and I don't know if you just didn't have D right there. I don't know.
No, I know what you mean.
So
I've had those thoughts.
I've been spending time with him. We've been clearing out his garage, and I've been hearing plenty of his stories, and that's where a lot of my time's been going towards, which again, I said would normally be going towards content creating. But I'll tell you, as much as he's receiving help from me, SeanyPoo's getting it back, because sometimes it's good to just pump the brakes, sit outside, and that's what I do sometimes, and just shoot the stuff and just enjoy the weather right now. It is great where I'm at. Woo!
It's not blazing?
No. We're about 20 degrees difference from Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's kind of crazy. Sometimes I'll look at my weather app and I'm like, whoa, we're actually a little bit cooler than New York. That's weird.
That is weird.
It's just weird to me. Like, no joke. I'm like, why is New York just like a couple degrees? Like, I don't know. But
that's interesting.
Is that normal for the weather there? I mean, it has been a really hot summer. We went to Maui in June, and I gotta tell you, it's the hottest place in this state, or at least it felt that way to us. I mean, you could literally cook an egg on your windshield. But it was just abnormally hot this summer, and then it's still hot for us because we're down in the tropics, right? But like even up in the mainland, I've noticed that the heat has been crazy this year. Has it been that way for you?
No, it's been beautiful.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's
great.
great. Good for you.
So,
Like, no,
okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
So
I know what
Shawnee
you're saying.
Poo's looking at his app right now, the weather app. It is 68 degrees where I am. I'm not going to say where I'm at, but in New York, it's 76. So it's
Wow.
just weird. Like, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think we're like in the 7 and probably in the 80s. Yeah.
Well,
haven't
right now,
even
if you
looked,
see
but
the
it's hot.
sun and stuff, because I got to leave all the windows open because it's just freaking
Oh.
100% humidity here.
Well,
Yeah.
I've got the windows open too. I actually was like, I don't know, but yeah, I've got the windows open
You got
myself.
the good ambiance though. Like it's like I'm almost at the beach, right? You can. It's not really good lighting here.
I'm in my secret hideout with the cows behind me here.
Yeah, she's in the other side of the mansion, right? She's in the suite down below, where we got to take a Segway to get to her, right? You know.
Yeah. I know Vegas
Oh.
has been like 110, I think.
Uh,
It's been blazing in Vegas from what I've
my.
heard. Yeah. So Arcade and Double Quill, they're all melting.
yes.
Oh, speaking of Vegas, so
Mhm.
they're going to be doing that decon thing. You guys are going to be going, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep, we
Are
are there.
you?
Are you coming? Are you coming?
Okay.
You thinking about it?
So SeanyPoo is going to do his best to come. SeanyPoo's going to do his best. In fact, SeanyPoo could use a little help. If you guys, anyone out there would like to help by, maybe purchasing some merch or something like that, that will help the cause.
Sean,
But
give us the links for that stuff, and then we can throw it in the comments.
well,
And
how about
Oh,
this?
have
I've
this thing.
got an idea for something. Where did it go? Oh,
Here.
so I have been doing some content again. Copy. I'll have to put this in the private chat. So
I put a link for your links.
oh, there you go, like an extra.
Should I not do that one? And then,
Here, I got
let's see.
something I wanted to share too, Sean. Right here, right here for
this one.
everybody.
So I'm currently working on my debut children's book. It's about a little boy named SeanyPoo. Kind of dresses just like me. He's got a bully problem and he built a robot to stop this school bully. Now the question is, will the robot, Fuji the robot, stop the school bully? Or will SeanyPoo face the wrath of the Power Wedgie 3000?
The power wedgie.
Yes. I cannot wait to get this out. If just to go over it, SeanyPoo
Yes.
has been working on it. When I'm not working on the freelance art and for my clients, I'm working overtime and I'm trying to listen to content from my favorite podcasters, the Real Uncommon podcast, Superstar Money. I really feel bad because I'm trying to get caught up on everything, and I've been trying to listen to stuff 1.5 times faster or 1.
Like you speed it up.
Yeah, just so and then I like it, but I forget to comment on it. But anyways,
It happens.
But anyways, when SeanyPoo is working on stuff, in fact, I gotta. There's so much stuff I want to show you guys. We're gonna go off script.
No,
one of SeanyPoo's favorite things when he wakes
you
up
share your screen?
is when I get to start this bad
I'm gonna
chicken
solo you right here.
Oh,
There you go. Ooh,
This
look at that.
yeah.
It's a picture frame that
Oh,
I
too.
got from the thrift store.
Oh,
And I just put some images on there, for motivation, for inspiration. And right now, this is my Cryptoys little picture frame.
Let's go.
That's cool. I
need
need
to
one
get
of
one.
those digital things.
But it just cycles through a bunch of the
Mhm.
images. I dig it. Although I wish that I could do something like this.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh.
Wow.
This is one of my monitors.
Oh wow. Wait, that's on your monitor?
Yeah.
Oh, I
And
see.
it's
Okay.
just all it
Oh.
is a GIF, and it goes in one cycle and it just keeps on going. So then it
That's
acts
cool.
like it's a video.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Anyway, sorry guys.
No,
you're
that's cool,
fine.
man. That's
my
cool.
face.
So
What's
Sean,
that?
no, he said his face.
Oh.
He's in the spotlight. So Sean, I want to kind of talk a little bit about your book, because I remember you were it was in a Kickstarter. I'm assuming you're kind of out of the Kickstarter now, and you've kind of like gone halfway through it. How's the progression on the book going for you?
So it is coming. Now, what I will say is sometimes SeanyPoo is a little too over. Let me fix this. What the?
I know. I gotta go. I'll be right back. I gotta go turn the sun off. Keep
Yeah,
going,
turn
though.
the
Keep
sun
going.
off.
Usually SeanyPoo with art, particularly, I would be overcritical, but progress is progress. And I'm actually happy. I am thrilled with what I'm producing, what I'm coming up with. I've told several people it is thrilling to see art, my illustrations matched up with the words. It is thrilling to me, and I cannot wait to get it 100% completed and then shared with everybody. But it's been a process. There's been ups, there's been downs. I will tell you that we will go into this. SeanyPoo thought that a double page spreads were going to be all easy.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they are. But then SeanyPoo ran into this double page spread where not only the characters are, what you need to visually see, but the background is a character that is being visually talked about. And so it needs to be shown. And I struggled. It took me days to get it, but SeanyPoo did. And no, it's been great. There's ups, there's downs, but I'm getting there. I'm not gonna lie. When I today I scheduled today to do the reading with Osmond Collects Get to the Comics. I always wanted to read with him. I remember when I found out that he was reading to everybody, I was like, oh my God. Oh,
Awesome.
Please. I remember what was it? Me, Dr. Strange, and we were talking with him, and I could have, we were like, hey, if you ever need somebody to like read with you, and I was, SeanyPoo was serious, but when he finally announced that he was going to bring people on, it just so happened it wasn't the right time. And fast forward, I was listening to his read Get to the Comics, and he announced it again. Hey, if you'd like to read, and I said, I gotta do this. So I contacted him. We set it up for today, and then it just so happened that Poof from Cryptoys messaged me to see if I could be on the post show. And okay, here's something funny. Well, I didn't even say the joke. Why did you hit the button? Anyways, the funny thing was I just said yes. I'm not going to say exactly what I told him, but I just immediately said yes without looking at the calendar or the time. And then I looked at it later. I was like, oh, it's the same day, but it was spread out. So I was like, we'll make this work. And then you guys so happened to contact me, and I was like, hat trick, let's do it. And then the day of today, I started thinking, I was like, holy moly, this is SeanyPoo Day. Are they thinking I'm announcing something? Oh, but yeah, but today's been awesome.
Sometimes, Sean, we can just celebrate a day just because, man, and just because you were on for three contents videos out here. It is your day, my friend. So happy SeanyPoo Day to everybody as well. And yeah. Sorry, a little bit brain fart there, right there. So keep going.
No, it was cool to see because after we set up our time for this show, and then because we saw the post that you were going to be on the post show, and then when Alex put the get to the comics, I'm like, oh wow, he has like 3 things in one day. And then I saw your post with it. I like how you did that image
broken
with
down
the 3 things. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's like a TV guide.
Yeah,
it was really cool.
It just worked out. Like, I mean, you guys could even do that for the whole week or whatever. Hey, here comes Wednesday or Tuesday, or I think Tuesday night you guys do yours, and then Friday if you guys set the times or whatever. But yeah, it was. I liked how I did it too. It was fun. And then
that was cool.
Especially your guys' image, because I took one image and then took another one and then kind of spliced it over, and yeah.
Hinano noticed that. Yeah,
I did. I was like, "Hey, that's the album cover in the back. Look at that!" I guess because the little baby in the back in that album is supposed to be a representation of our son. So
hang on, time out. You guys are pregnant, right?
I am. I've been pregnant for like 20 years. I think I came pregnant out of the womb.
Oh my jollies! Oh
yeah, Hinano's pregnant.
I did hear that. Congratulations, Dee and Hinano. Congratulations. I do. SeanyPoo does have a question.
It's mine, I think. I'm kidding.
Oh, what?
I'm joking. Come on.
Do we need to get Maury in here? Jerry Springer. Wow, I'm signing off.
Oh gosh, there you go.
Going there, but okay. Have you guys seen the proposal?
Oh gosh, I think I have seen the proposal. It's just been a while.
The proposal is with who? Which actor?
With Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock.
Okay, no, I was thinking Jennifer Aniston.
Oh darn it!
If I did, it's been a while because that came out, like a while ago, didn't it? The proposal, or is that something new?
All right, chat. Who watched the proposal?
I want to say I have, because if it's like a romantic,
give us the cliff notes. Give us the cliff notes, Shawnee.
So there's a blanket that Betty White referred to as the baby maker. You guys just have to watch it. It is funny.
I got a blanket right here, Sean.
It is funny.
I might have watched it. It came out 2009, so probably.
Anyways, yes, my bad.
No.
The proposal.
Thank you.
We can watch that tonight, Hinano.
Oh, look at that. We got a Friday night now. Thanks, Sean. No, thank you. Just to kind of like generalize it, we've always wanted to have another one. He wasn't planned, but he's definitely already loved, and we're very, very blessed and grateful that we get to do this one more time. I'm excited. I'm not excited for the no sleep, but I hardly sleep anyway, so let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hinano's prepared for that already.
I roll with the punches. Keep them coming. What's next?
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting though.
Oh, it's gonna be exciting.
Thank you, Shawnee.
Yeah, thank you, man. Back to you, Sean. I want to talk about your art here. We had a couple artists on the podcast in the past, and we never necessarily really talked about your art, let alone your art style and your inspiration for what makes you create the things that you do. So could you kind of give us a little rundown on your art style and why you like this type of style so much?
So for the longest time, SeanyPoo was trying to do the typical superhero style. I think I'd brought out some stuff previously. It was very J. Scott Campbell style. I was very into him. Me and my buddy Mike D. I call him Mike D, but everyone else knows him as Mike DeBalfo. He actually became a cover artist. He went to the Joe Kubert School. Very awesome individual. But a family member of mine always noticed that I was doing cartoony stuff. Even though, this is what I want to be. I want to be the next Jay, but I was always doing cartoony stuff. And I eventually did the Comic-Con thing, and I got a little bit of exposure, put myself out there. I think you guys heard SeanyPoo's a closet artist. I don't like people looking at me while I do my art, and I don't even want people to see my art, and I don't want anyone to, judge it. But anyways, I ended up,
I feel you,
doing an event, and I got hooked. SeanyPoo was hooked. I'm like, woo!
The juice tastes good.
More. Oh yeah, it's one thing being a fan and going to a Comic-Con and going up to your favorite artist like J. Scott Campbell. But once you're behind the table and you're putting, I guess, your own stuff out there and people are responding to it, and it's like, well, but back to the story, I ended up putting this baby stuff because that was big, and I was already doing cartoony stuff, and I was already into the chibi stuff. And yeah, people responded well with it. And anyways,
it happens. Sometimes there's just a wall and just you gotta do the brakes.
But no, SeanyPoo's inspiration, the artist that helped create me, I would have to say, everyone's gonna know Scotty Young. Yeah, Scotty Young, but there are many others like Humberto Ramos.
Oh,
Yeah.
In fact, I was heavily into Humberto Ramos way before. And of course, you've got the greats, Jim Lee. Well, I mean, I've got to put J. Scott Campbell back up on there. I love J. Scott Campbell. He's awesome. And he's an awesome individual. I got to meet him. He's cool.
Oh, that's awesome. I want to meet these artists. I want to go to Artist Alley one day and meet these artists. I'm serious.
One day.
It is really cool. The one time I got to meet J. Scott Campbell, he came to Phoenix Comic-Con, and I did not have the budget. SeanyPoo did not have a budget. I think I had $30 or $50, and somehow I was able to get in. This was before I think I was vending, but I got in before everybody else, and there was already like 10 people deep in his line.
Yeah.
And these had to have been other vendors. So I was like, oh, shoot. So me and a family member got in the line and we're waiting. And all these dudes, it was funny.
And it wasn't like Samoan rules where like, hey, get out of the way, and you get like an elbow to your eyeball and then someone's in front of you, right?
Oh, no.
That's how it is here. I'm just kidding. Yeah. You walk out of a convention with a black eye and a signature, you had a good day.
Really? That's how it is over there? Oh, I was like, oh, wow.
He's going to stay away now.
Man, I got to put on like a
armor.
helmet. Put my pillow in my shirt.
We always used to have a rule. Like if you had a black eye and you're playing basketball, if you start tearing up, you can still play. So. But
got in the line and pretty much they had an individual that went through and all these guys were wanting a sketch. And I'm talking
11
by 17 and you're talking hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Wow.
So this individual finally comes up to me and he's like, all right, so what do you want? And I'm like, well, I was wanting to get this signed. I got to do the voice. Well, I was hoping to get this signed and this signed. And I had a blank Gen 13 cover. Did you guys ever see that? It was like
Never
one
seen the
of,
blank one.
from my understanding, it was one of the first blank covers in the 90s. And the cover was not meant to be drawn on. It yeah. But anyways,
It was just
I said-
blank.
yeah. Well, it was really anyways, I said I was hoping that he could maybe just draw something on this blank cover. And the guy's just like, well, it's gonna be like hundreds of dollars just for like a bust or something. I was like, I'm not looking for a bust. Just maybe like an eyeballer.
A bust?
Just an
$100 for a bust?
Well, it was like a couple $100 for, you know, like a head to the whatever.
Wow.
And,
I mean,
yeah.
it's worth it. It's worth it.
oh yeah.
Mm.
So the guy's like, I don't know if he's gonna do that, man. I'm not gonna put you on the list.
Ooh.
Oh.
Denied before tried.
Oh, SeanyPoo's face was like, oh, why? But I stayed in the line because there was obviously people that still needed stuff signed. So those people, Jay Scott did his whole thing. Now it's SeanyPoo's turn. And I go up and I give him the ones that I asked to have signed. I'm like, Mr. J. Scott Campbell, would you please sign these? And then I started talking with him and I started bringing up stuff that he never finished, like the Wildsiders comic book. I don't know if you guys ever heard about that one. It was kind of like Danger Girl, his own property.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
And it was like Power Rangers, but like VR, like stuff was, I don't know. It was really cool.
So they were kind of like Rangers in like a virtual world?
No. So the whole I would J. Scott Campbell, if you were out there, fans out there, if you know what I'm talking about, Wildsiders, you got to finish this storyline. He never finished it. He got to issue 2, I think. The storyline is a student who is at this smart school is developing something, and it's VR, and you put like a CD and a like a headphone, you know, the Walkman, but it's a CD Walkman thingy, and pretty much it's able to read it and then give you like a suit in a way. It's very different. There's a bad guy, he wants to buy out the company, and he's got bad robots, and the main character, he's in high school and he's getting picked on, and it's like this weird thing where all of a sudden the bad guy's gonna get them, and they put these things on and they start kicking butt, and it's really freaking cool.
Wildsiders.
So
Yeah, that's cool.
so it's just it's a series that was started, but he never finished it. But you can at least pick up the books that were already printed. Okay.
Yes,
That's
there's
cool.
a issue 0, issue 1. I'm not too sure. I think there is an issue 2, but don't quote me on it.
It's called
yeah,
Wildsiders?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the last,
James Campbell,
instead of with
right
the S, Z.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Comic
so-
Guy. I know Comic Guy's in here. Have you heard of it before? The Comic Guy's in here. He actually owns a shop, so.
I have it if
So,
you want to.
The main character.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Whenever he would activate, he would be like a wasp. There you go.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
he would be
cool.
like a wasp thing. Another one, the you know, the football jock, you know, handsome dude. He's like the T-Rex. There
Oh,
is
that's neat.
the guy in the
Okay.
background. He's like the fat character that they had to have modeled after Jack Black. Totally
this guy.
looks just like Jack Black. He's like a gorilla or something like that. And then you have like some type of I some dinosaur, flying dinosaur, and then the girl down below is like a cat. But it's really cool. I wish
Oh.
J. Scott Campbell finish it, please.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've never heard of that. It was very cool though.
But anyways, back to the story. I was talking about all this stuff. I'm like, oh, are you gonna finish it? And he's like, oh man, you could tell it made it lit him up to have a fan talk about, because this is his own IP. This isn't something he made for someone else. Him
Yeah.
and the writer to Danger Girl, I believe, were the creators of this.
Interesting.
amazing.
I want to find this comic. I like to find comics that aren't around anymore. Like I collect a bunch of independent comics. I got a bunch from Decon, Bloodsuckers. What's the other one I had? Vampires. And who was the guy that we met?
Oh, from Fontaine.
Frank Fontaine.
Ooh.
Fontaine.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
spent like an hour talking to that guy, just rapping out about like lore and why he draws what he draws. That's why I kind of wanted to ask
that's
you that
interesting.
question. Yeah. But back to you. Let's get back to you. So since you were inspired by the chibi art, I noticed that now you're doing some cards for Richard here. You kind of want to give us a little explanation on this and the inspiration for why you drew it for Richard?
Yeah, so Richard, holy free holy!
Oh,
He contacted me recently, letting me know about his security awareness initiative. And he just let me know, hey, I just want to bring awareness, try to encourage those that are in the community to try to do the things that you got to do to better protect yourself and protect your assets, your wallet, your everything. And so he set up a list of steps. Go ahead and do this. And if you took a snapshot and proved that you did it, you could be entered to win a bunch of these prizes that he's giving away. And so he asked me, hey, is there something that you can donate to this? And SeanyPoo's all about donating. Woohoo! So I had a little bit of free time that I carved out, and
that's cool, man.
I just figured, I think I asked him, I was like, what do you want to see? I'd have to go through our message, but I was like, I don't know what to do. And I think he gave me a list, and I don't know, I just went with this. At first, I think I was just going to do the Spider-Man, but then I was like, I've done Venom before, I'll just do the, how I've done Venom. And,
yeah. No, it looks good, Sean.
Cool,
yeah,
yeah.
I just think this looks really awesome. And I remember the last time you did these cards was for your birthday bash with like Michael Keaton and all that good stuff. So like, yeah, and I'm a big fan of the chibi style art, which is probably why I gravitate to Cryptoids a lot. So, I mean, D and I kind of know what Richard's doing, but we kind of wanted to have you explain about your art and how the people can like attain the art. And yes, Richard is like literally the person out here waving the flag saying, let's be secure, take care of your wallet, take care of yourselves, take care of the community. And that's awesome of you, Sean, for donating this for his cause right there. Anything you want to add to this, D?
Yeah, Richard is head of security everywhere. That's what I call him. Yeah, and it's so cool that he's making it fun in a way to where people are taking part in making their assets and their accounts more secure while learning at the same time. And it also the people that have donated their art, like you and a couple others, it's also a way for your art to also be put out there. So it's like a win-win-win for everybody. And by the way, I believe the one for today, you have like 9 minutes if you still wanted to enter for the security challenge that ends today. You have 9 minutes, I believe, and then
counting TikTok.
So I wanted to participate, and so I entered a few of the entries just to get in there.
Now I'm gonna tell you why. She wants your cards. She
I
wants these
do.
cards.
Well, I want
We
like
talked about it
the
before you came on.
artwork.
Like, D's gun it for it. Whatever you're gonna throw at her, Richard, she's gonna gun for these cards. So
I'm gonna do my best. But yeah, I
I'll
love
just say
these.
this: cards are the physical way for giveaways. I would say, just to let everyone know, this is how SeanyPoo does it. I think it's cheaper than shipping out a comic book or
Yeah.
something
Oh yeah,
else.
for sure.
I
Oh,
just
yeah.
put it
Yeah.
in an envelope, but I get the hard cardstock paper,
Mhm.
and these have those plastic protectors, and usually I'll put like a message that I'll print off, and then I'll fold it and then put blue tape so it's secured within the piece of paper, and then put it in a regular envelope, and bada bing, bada
he's
bam.
out. There you go.
Yeah, I like them, and it's really cool to see because like getting to know people in our spaces that are legit artists, and they don't use like AI. I mean, AI is okay and on all that, but for me, like hand drawn, where it takes time, creativity, like I want a piece of that because that's like from a real person. So I believe you did send us like last year
He does.
maybe,
He did. Yeah.
with a note, so we have that in like a plastic thing sealed, and then we also got
The kid's not allowed to touch it.
yeah, no fingerprints. Yeah, and then we also got some stuff from like arcade. When he sent stuff, he just kind of like does his it's not scribble, but he puts like his message. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. It's like from a legit artist. I know someone famous.
And it's uncommon. Look at it. You know what I mean? It's the best
Yeah.
part about. I love sketch,
Yeah.
right? So like this has got me written all over it. So yeah, super
Yeah,
awesome, man. Put
great
it on a
work, man.
shirt.
Oh yes.
Speaking of which,
Oh, she's
he
got
does
some
have
ideas.
his shop. He does have his
Yeah, right here.
yeah, the shop. Do you
Right
have
here.
that page?
Oh yeah, right here.
Okay.
Let's go take a look at the shop, you guys.
Yeah.
Right here. We need to get SeanyPoo to Vegas. And so, okay, the Poutine Chimichangas, we're going to have to talk about that one, man, because that was a pretty cool video. I
Yeah.
mean, people don't realize besides being an artist, SeanyPoo is also a cook. And so, like, I'm waiting for the day that you and D team up and you guys do a show together where you guay try to make something.
That would be so
That
cool.
would be cool.
I
know?
had a blast doing the Poutini Chunga
Chunga.
video. That was a blast. It was just spur of the moment. It was like, hey, Deadpool 3 or Deadpool Wolverine's coming out, and the whole idea of a chimichanga, and the fact that Wolverine is a Canadian character and
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Reynolds is, I guess, a Canadian character. No, well, he's a real person, but anyways, poutine, I guess, is a big Canadian dish or something, and
Mm-hmm.
I've actually tried it within the last few years, and I was like, oh, this stuff is amazing. So why not try this little mashup? It's like
Yeah.
kind of like that whole thing where you have a Pikachu in a Mario suit or something like that, a mashup. And
Yeah.
so I just did it, and oh, everything that could go wrong went wrong that day.
Trial and error.
SeanyPoo was wearing like a Beats headphone thing because I figured, oh, that's how I'll do my audio. That that way I don't have to run a a cord or something like that. Recorded everything, only to find out it did not record from my Beats head thing, and
Oh.
the iPhone was on the other side of the room, and you couldn't hear nothing. And so it so happened that I kind of put it together, and I'm just like, man, I don't know about this. And I had a family member that was talking about PNG tubing. Have you guys ever heard of that?
No.
PNG
What is it?
tubing. Procter and Gamble.
So you know what a PNG is?
Yes.
Okay. So
I know what it is. But
I'm
maybe we
just
got to
like,
explain it for D.
yeah, please explain. Brain fart.
So pretty much a PNG is an image that might have an extra border around it, but instead of showing that border, you can just take it and then put it onto another
Oh,
image.
okay.
But these people do it as YouTube, so they do one image and it's looking like this, it's a regular face, but then they do another image and the mouth is open, and
Oh,
so
okay.
they put it into the system where
Mm-hmm.
the microphone gets hooked up, and I believe the sounds respond with the software, and it makes the character kind of like it's talking.
Oh, okay.
So I was doing this with the family member, like, oh, this is how you do it. And I'm like showing him, like, well, shoot, I'm having problems with this Pootimi Chunga video. Why not I just finish what I'm doing and
Mm-hmm.
do this with SeanyPoo? So I did a PNG thingy with SeanyPoo. And so that's the whole story why you see the cartoon SeanyPoo in the video.
That's awesome that, even though it didn't work out initially the way you were planning and you foresaw, it turned out to be something even better, and it
Yeah,
incorporated your character.
and it was fun. It was fun too. And I'm like, you know what? Seriously, next time this would be a lot easier,
Yes.
because how you do it. I mean, I ended up just recording myself, and it has like a green screen, and then once I was done with the recordings, I spliced it into the editing software, and then just took away the green screen, and then you just have SeanyPoo, and then you just kind of place them. It was cool, really cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
And go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say the Pootimi Chunga was actually pretty freaking good. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I was like, I don't know about this, but
We're salivating over here. We'll try
I
it.
know, I am.
the gravy on that, it was actually decent. And yeah, I let the family try it, and they were like, wow, this is actually not too bad. I was like, yeah. But
Yeah.
oh,
I
there it
gotta
is.
make
There
one.
you go.
There it is.
I was thinking of maybe doing a short with it, but
You probably still could. Yeah, cut them up.
I'm thinking about it, because
Yeah,
there you go.
I love
Oh my
that.
gosh.
I love that. I need to do that.
It was fun, and it wasn't that hard. All it was I think
AI.
eight. No, it was 8 images all together. And
Oh.
you weren't here for that. So
No,
Oh, yeah.
sorry. That's
I
okay.
had 8 images, and they were for the most part the same. It was like character with mouth closed, eyes open, character with eyes open, mouth open, or eyes open, mouth open, and then another one with eyes closed, mouth closed. It's all those different things. You put it in this
Gotcha.
program, you hook up your microphone to it, and it responds to your sound,
Interesting.
and it starts moving, and you can kind of fiddle around with the sensitivity on how much you want it to jitter around, and then you have like a
That's
PNG
so
tube.
cool. That is so cool, man. You got to teach me how to do that. I want to try that. And I love the fact that there was no AI involved for that. So.
Oh no,
Yep.
no.
It's all him. I do want to try if or when we do meet one
that looks
day
so
in real
good.
life, I would love to try your famous SeanyPoo kimchi. That's what I want to try. I've heard and seen pictures.
So this
Bitcoin
is
burrito.
So SeanyPoo is just like your typical artist, where I can take a little bit of this and take a little bit of that, and this is the recipe, how they did it and how they did it, and I can do my own. And that's what I did with this, and what I've done with my kimchi. I don't know if you guys have ever watched that. It was I think a PBS show, The Kimchi Chronicles.
No.
Oh
no.
SeanyPoo got hooked on it. I was hooked on Korean food and
The kimchi right here.
Oh,
it's the one we like to eat.
Woohoo!
So, I don't know if you ever had kohala before, but this is crazy good.
Oh,
that's the best one. At least here.
But it was that show that got me to be like, hey, I got to try this. And so, family members were also, hey, you got to try this out. I'm like, at first it's like, what is this? But I started making it with like fried rice and
Ooh.
and
kimchi fried rice.
oh yes, kimchi fried rice, and I just loved it. There was one time I mixed it with kind of like a, do you know what SeanyPoo actually started doing? Man, this is bringing back memories. SeanyPoo actually started doing his own little recipe where, okay, this is how they did the kimchi rice, but I'm gonna do a little twist. And I would add a little bit of this and add a little bit of that. There was a point where I was mixing like carne asada meat with the
Ooh.
rice, and I was like, that's a little bit different. And then I had like a kind of like a pineapple, like a teriyaki pineapple that went with one of them. It was fun. Those are good times.
Ooh,
Now this
yeah,
is
just
cool,
like-
Sean. I like just watching this whole thing right here, just being quiet right here. This is really awesome with you kind of like interacting with yourself, right? You know, your cartoon self, and then also having these extra, like, I'm assuming these are gifts that you add in there for the reactionary portion of it, right?
Yeah. And the editing to this video took hours to do. But overall, I was happy with it. I can't be overcritical, especially like I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my house. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's back it out.
But oh no. But it's just like it was a fun video to do. I don't know if Ryan Reynolds or Hugh Jackman will ever see it, but it would be funny to see them eat a poutine chunga. And
Ooh, yes.
after
Tag
making
them.
it,
Never.
I was going to afterwards. I was just going to upload it, and then I was like, you know what? Just put a little extra time. Why don't we do a little bit of merch? So then I decided to do that. Shawnee Pool and Fujerine. And so we did that. I did that one. I was just like, okay, so to keep it, parody, it's only his face. That is clearly SeanyPoo's white shirt and his hat. So, and then, I just kind of like, what if they cut out, it was like cardboard and they cut that out and put it on Fuji's face.
Oh, yeah.
So
But
that was
these
the
are
whole
so cool.
idea. And then it was like, well, what if people aren't really into SeanyPoo? So then it was like, well, what if we just did the Poutini Chunga all by itself? And so that's an option as well.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I gotta get some of that shirt. I want one.
If anybody's interested, they're right here.
So there's that. That's the merch store. I gave you guys a link in the private chat for those that have Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
It is
I'll
on.
put it out. Let me put it in.
It's on Amazon as well. So if you want to save on shipping, you got Amazon Prime, save on shipping. There you go.
Okay, let's
You
check
put
this
it
out.
in one more time. Okay.
Here
I
we
added into the chat the affiliate link. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
There you go. Yeah, if you guys are interested in
Ooh.
that, whoever's hiding in the back, poof.
Oh, guys.
Yeah.
I think I said this on Osman Collects. Get through the comics. I talked about how SeanyPoo just bought his rare Boba Fett today.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yes. Would it be cool to see what number I got? I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I'll kind of can we go through these slides because it's gonna actually go into what you wanna show real quick. But before we do that, guys, if you want right here, SeanSauter.com, you can follow him right here, get updates on his book if you're interested in that, apparel, or even his content right here, guys. Besides an artist, because I know some people are wondering what we're talking about because they probably came in late. He also does cooking, and he's also a community member. He's been around here for a while. He just took a break. So, yeah. Here's his YouTube right here, guys. If you guys want to follow him, go right ahead. Bones Bees knows who I'm talking about right here. Bones right here in the chat. I'm on the night shift tonight, but just stopped by to say hi to SeanyPoo. Great to see you. Also, congrats, Hinano, on your Beast. We will talk about A Kid Called Beast because I did pick up A Kid Called Beast today, you guys.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had to. The prices were just so cheap. I'm like, okay, I gotta go do it. And coincidentally, this guy bought one too, and I didn't know until
Yes, he
after the
did.
fact. So,
Mhm.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
part of the Beast family now. But let's get back to Sean real quick. If you guys give this guy a subscribe right here, really awesome content creator. Has got a bunch of content on here. He writes books. He's an artist. He's been to Comic Cons, and he also cooks. Let's go. And here is his website right here. If you want to keep up to date on what SeanyPoo is doing. But speaking of that, it's also your art right here. This is also the art that's for Richard. So guys, you guys also want to like have a chance to win some of his cards right here, go and to Superstar Money's Discord and enter the security challenge. And I think we'll kind of like, I'll have D kind of explain a little bit more about that at the very tail end, you guys. But let's talk about the post show. You were on the post show today. I know we kind of talked about it a little bit, but D and I was on the post show 2 weeks ago. We had a really good time. I really like this. I really like that this is very exclusive to Discord. We're thinking about doing something similar on our own Discord to where we can really be very exclusive to our followers. So that's kind of in the works for that. But how did you like being on the show?
The show was fantastically awesome. I just thank you, Poof, for bringing me on. It was really fun. The questions were awesome. I love SeanyPoo Wonders, man. SeanyPoo Wonders. I mean, they had a question asking us, what kind of games you guys want to see? And it wasn't too long. We heard a little partnership with 8K Games and Cryptoys.
Mhm.
So I'm really excited. I love the ideas that we were talking about, even with what the chat was even saying. It's a fun show, and for those that aren't into Cryptoys, you got to get into Cryptoys. It's fun. It's coming. Cryptoys is coming, and you got to get into their Discord for not only alpha, but for their awesome giveaways.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've got to say, was it the one? No. It wasn't the post show. There was another YouTube. I forgot what it was, but I
Like
was
an
on it.
unboxing?
Yes, it was an unboxing, but
Mhm.
I love the idea where they said, to make this all fun, whoever, that unboxes something and they get a common, we're going to up the ante by giving more away. I love that. It got, I don't know. I think I needed more energy for that, but I was excited. I just dug it. I remember the first one that I opened. I was like, yes, it's a yeah!
Because they're burned, right? They're all gone, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was a different way, like he said. For the most part, some of us are like, it's not an ultra grail. It's not a grail. But this changed things up. I wanted a comment. I wanted more giveaways for the people, and it was fun. I forgot who else was on there, man. It was not that long ago, but there was somebody who was like,
you I think you were on with BE,
BE.
and was Doctor Strange there too?
Was it Doctor or Mission?
I think it was the very last unboxing thing that they
did.
It
was
fun.
That
was cool.
But they said, I'm not for the people. I'm for myself. I want an Ultra Girl. It was just a fun show. Cryptoys, keep it going. Poof, man. I'm giving out the flowers right back. You're doing an awesome job. Keep it going. I just love it. And thank you again, Cryptoys, for having me on. That was so fun to wake up and start the day off.
But he wasn't just there. He was also here as well. Now, this is a completely different animal right here because Osmond does a really good job at not only presenting his content, reading his content, but he loves to do the voices, right? And I don't want to do it because I butcher the crap out of it, but he could be Arnold Schwarzenegger's like stepson or something like that because he's so good at it, though. But now, so I've been on this show with him. I read Batman, and the only thing I didn't like about the show is the platform we used to read. Had nothing to do with his show. Candy was just having a hard time that they weren't reading it through the reader. But it was so much fun playing Batman, and you get to like pretend to be somebody else for that good hour while you're reading. So how was it for you?
That's how it was for me. It was. I've been ever since I heard that he was reading comics live on his YouTube channel. I was like, please let SeanyPoo come on. I want to read. I want to do a voice. I don't care who I am, but just let me come on. And he eventually opened it up, and it just so happened that things did not align with the galaxies. But fast forward, and he was recently doing a read, and he was marketing of, hey, if you'd like to read, to get in contact with him. So I was like, heck yes. Contacted him, and we set it up, and I must say it was so much fun. I had one request. I said, Osmond collects SeanyPoo. You gotta let SeanyPoo do Wolverine's voice. You gotta let me try. You gotta let me try, man.
You did a good job, Sean. We enjoyed it, man. You're definitely the anchor being on today's show.
It was so fun because I mean, I grew up with the 90s X-Men. X-Men left a big mark on me, man.
Yeah. I pretended to be them when I was like in 6th grade, so I feel you on that one right there. That Saturday morning cartoons, you know what I mean? Coming home after school and getting like the Disney. Remember the Disney hour? You had DuckTales, Darkwing, Tailspin. Yeah.
Oh man,
the gummy bears.
I remember walking home in 6th grade and just imagining that since I was wearing bottle cap glasses, that I was Cyclops. and oh my, I don't have my glasses with me right now, but I was like, I'm just walking home like zapping stuff left and right, even though I wasn't. But yeah, SeanyPoo was imagining too.
Yeah, I pretended I was Gambit. Full disclosure, Gambit or Multiple Man. In fact, whenever when we play with our friends, we'd all pretend. People want to be like Wolverine or somebody like badass like Magneto. I wanted to be Multiple Man because it's like, yo, I can be like 100 of myself and just slap you 100 times over. Come on. So like, and that's what we used to do, is just have a good time. Ghostbusters, Ninja Turtles all came out, G.I. Joe. So yeah. It's very nostalgic.
All the cool shows. All the cool shows.
The only person that hasn't been on this show yet is Dee. We got to get her on, Oz. She's got to make an appearance right there. But Dee, I think...
Oh, yeah, we have a date set later in the future.
And this should prove to everyone right now, I don't have no clue what goes on in this podcast at all. Operations, I just show up when she tells me to show up, guys. So
what? No, you're the brains behind everything.
Oh, it's not behind you. Here. That's for sure. But let's since we're talking about Cryptoys, let's talk about Cryptoys, because right now they are coming out with new information. They just got their DTE launched. They have a new character that they have announced right here with this bee, Free Bee right here. Kind of reminds me of Ryan Reynolds, with Free Guy right here. But I've noticed that the art is also getting a lot more refined as well. What do you think about what Cryptoys looks like now from last year, Sean?
It's like this. I know it's a little slow, but things are revving up. I think things are revving up. They had NASCAR sign up with them between now and then. 8K games. I'm digging how they are presenting their next products. I dig how it's in comic book form and there is a story around it. In fact, I cannot wait, and I hope that they do like they did with the Masters of the Universe comic book, but I want this to be a comic book, and I want SeanyPoo want. Hey, let's hang on. I don't know if should I now. Yeah.
Do it.
Will Weinroll, this is a message to you. Will,
You
if
want
you guys,
solo?
if you, oh, yes, put me on
Boom.
solo. CEO Cryptoys Will, SeanyPoo has a request. I know that you guys are bringing new Cryptoys into the Cryptoys universe, but while you're doing it, you're presenting it through comic book form. And SeanyPoo loves it, and I want it, and I need it. And I know that you guys are going to be doing the same thing that you did with the Masters of the Universe, but SeanyPoo wants a little bit more. I want to see Cryptoys at either a Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, any kind of Comic-Con, Phoenix Comic-Con.
Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas. But SeanyPoo would love to see a physical comic book of the ZooFO story.
Yeah.
Can we get it? Can we get it? Please, Will.
I would love it too.
Yes.
I'm been a person as well that's been kind of like waving the sign. Like I love a physical comic book, guys. You know what I mean? It does say On-Chain Studios, and part of their mission statement in the roadmap is entertainment. So that is part of their entertainment right there. Besides like lunch boxes and all kinds of other
Mhm.
stuff right there. But I'm with you, man. And it'd be really cool if one of these guys, Cryptoys, Vivi, or McFarlane, but right now Vivi and Candy are the ones that are doing the comics with Cryptoys now coming in the fold with it. Someone come with an animated comic. Now, what I mean by this, Sean, Big. Remember the movie Big?
Yes.
Yeah, at the very end, Tom Hanks was making an animated comic book or book where you could like do different type of kind of like Dragon's Lair, right? Where you could
Mhm.
like literally choose your path. I would love to see one of these guys do it, whether it be Vivi, Cryptoys, or McFarlane, somebody or Candy. Somebody give me an interactive comic where the story changes depending on what I choose to do. What do you think about that, Sean?
Oh, I love to do it. In fact, I believe I think Amazon has gotten what is it? Like a resurgence in the novels. Do you remember the novels that were just like that? You pick your story?
No, I didn't. I see.
Mhm.
I didn't realize that they had something already kind of like in that iteration. I just remember the movie Big, and at the very end, he was like creating a comic book, right?
Yeah.
I
And
knew
so,
Goosebumps had because I used to read a lot of Goosebumps books, and they had a few books, like I think it was like a special series that you could choose like a different ending or different
Mhm.
path, and then you would go to page whatever blah blah blah, and there'll be like a different ending depending on what you chose. I mean, I don't know if that's the same thing, but
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But no, in comic book form, that's totally different, and I like that. It's a lot of work, though.
yeah. I mean, because like, and I wouldn't think they'd be able to do like multiple storylines, right? Like three at the most, right? You could take
Yeah.
your story three different ways, and you could all, and so that's the best thing about that, right? That means that comic is rereadable at least three times. So not only are you
Mm.
going to get the value out of that, but you pair that on the blockchain as something digital and sell it that way.
Yeah.
We gave
Ooh.
you the secret sauce, whoever's just watching this right there. Make it work. Come on.
Make it happen.
Oh, make
The
it happen.
people want it.
Yeah. So,
I
okay,
think.
before we move on, anything else we want to talk about Cryptoids? Because there's one more slide about Cryptoids before we move on to Vivi and another project. But anything you want to add to this, D or Sean?
I just want to see them, yeah, at a in real life event if they can. I mean, if not the team, then someone from the team, like a team member or something. Yeah, that'd be cool to have them present at these events, get themselves
Yeah.
out there. Maybe.
It's my understanding Will almost actually went and watched Deadpool and Wolverine with the Vivi fam at the movie theaters, but then something came up.
Oh.
So yeah, he wasn't able to do that. But I remember Fanban was saying that Will was actually going to go and attend, and I love that. It goes back to that interview with Metamona. I know a lot of people didn't like that interview, but let's look past the questions of what Metamona said and look at the camaraderie between both CEOs, right? And
Mhm.
also, David has said in a prior space that a rising tide lifts all ships. And so I love that unification that we have with these big players right here. I mean, there's us and there's a lot of noise on X, and everyone's like, oh, I'm 100% this, or that. And that's fine. But having the people that are running the company who are in power, who are being united in that way, that is how we further this space, in my opinion. What do you think about that, guys?
100% agreed. Yes. Very
I
well
completely.
put.
Oh yeah, I completely agree. Instead of this is better and all this
Yeah.
division
Mhm.
and sometimes friendly rivalry. Sometimes it's good, but I think putting down your dukes and coming and having a talk and showing that we can be civilized and we can be different and we can be competitors, but yeah, we can just be chill. That's what it's all about. I love, I mean, that's exactly what you're saying is you don't need any of this.
We don't need to have
Mhm.
any confliction amongst each other when we're all wanting the same thing, which is
Yep.
adoption in this space,
Yep.
adoption in digital collecting. And it's okay. Some people, you don't have to buy like McFarlane or Cryptoys, and vice versa. There's also the other coin too, where like you don't have to buy anything from Vivi. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But we're all the same people. We're one big community. I'll be honest. I came from Vivi, and I hop around all over the place. But that's just the type
Same.
of person I am, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
but to see that on the high level, them doing that, Will going to go watch Daredevil and Wolverine with the Vivi fam, the CEOs kind of like unifying together, talking amongst each other, and also wanting to make sure that nobody gets rugged, right? Nobody fails, recur, right?
Mhm.
So I like that, and so that's just that is the type of vibe that both D and I like, and I can tell Shawnee we're all on the same page right here, though. But I am
Yeah.
very respectful on people that really just want to be in one thing. I get it. So, but I
Yeah.
just wanted to bring that up. That I thought that was pretty cool. And speaking of one of my favorite persons in the space, I want to read this to you, and then I want your reaction to this. I know you've probably read this before, but Will Weinrob writes right here. Many people assume that Cryptoys is just about digital collectibles, but in reality, it's so much more than that. Cryptoys is a revolutionary digital toy platform, the first of its kind, built to allow a diverse range of applications and play experiences to be built on top of it. So, what he means by play experiences, the actual gaming aspect of what Cryptoys is going to be do versus the collectability side of it all. So,
Mhm.
Sean, what do you think about that, and what's your opinions on that or your insight?
I the
Too much tough
everything.
questions.
No. Shawnee's is a little jet
You're
lag.
tired. You're
A little
tired. Yeah,
tired.
this is your
No,
third
no, no.
show.
But it's exciting. I'm telling you. I think the gears, we don't see them, but I think the gears are going, and I think he's right. I don't think with especially cryptoids, it's all about the collecting. I think it's about the digital toy platform. And I think it's going to be different. It's going to be innovative. It's going to be new, and we just got to get the masses to come, but we've kind of probably got to disguise the whole crypto side of things because
Oh, they don't
that
want to
is,
see it.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's a hang up. It's a hang up to sit there. I got to have a theory or poly. Whoa, I got to do jump. It's a bunch of jumping through hoops. Uh, normal human, not normal. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
No, no,
Not
no, no,
Normies.
no.
normal.
Yeah.
You're average.
Everyday Joe, right?
There you go. Sorry. Come on.
It's all
Take your
good.
shoe, Shawnee. Anyways, um, they they're not into this, the jumping through hoops, and in some ways I've been the same way, where it's like, what, you have to do this and that, and it wasn't even
Mhm.
with crypto. It was just, what, I've got to, I don't know, I'm good. But
So I want to
eventually we're
add to
gonna
that.
get there. Oh,
I want to add to that. So you're absolutely right. And Chris Sever says this a lot. He calls it the easy button.
mhm.
He doesn't want to know how the back end stuff works, and neither does anybody. My grandma and my parents don't give a crap about that. And I really think the tech's going to get that way. Here's a good example. So I bought my Beast today, right? And originally I was going to buy it on Magic Eden, which is a third party marketplace. And I was having issues. I don't know what was going on. I had the ETH, I had enough to cover gas. It just wasn't working right, and it was locking up. So then I went to the Kid Called Beast website, and you can buy it from there. It's linked to Magic Eden, and gas is already calculated within the price, so you don't have to like figure out the gas or anything like that. It's all there. So whatever the price is, that's it. One touch button. That's it. Do I want to use this? Do I want to like maybe link my bank account? Do I want to use my crypto? I had the crypto. Boom. That is exactly what we need. And like, platforms like A Kid Called Beast is making it a little bit easier for people like me and you to buy something that may be difficult to buy it on the open sea or Magic Eden, because you got to do all these extra steps and know all these things like gas fees. You got to know about chains and all that crap. You're absolutely right. Easy button. Make it super easy and the people will come. What do you think about that, D?
Yep. Mhm. No, I agree. Because it took me a while to understand when I first got into the space on how to, you got to convert ETH to and get it wrapped ETH and then convert it to Matic in order to buy, a certain something that you wanted to support, from someone in their projects. And it's like, well, I have to go through all that. Like, what does that even mean?
Oh,
And if you don't have enough ETH for the gas, it's like, no, not at all. And it's like so much more than Matic. So I'm like, I am so confused. I mean, I know there's people out there that try and make videos to help others understand, but it just takes a lot of time, and you gotta just focus on trying to be willing to actually understand it. But the easy thing is for people that are outside of the Web3 space, it's like if you hear crypto or, if you hear any of these Polygon, Ethereum words, or like, what? Like, you're talking gibberish to them. They don't understand. So, but I think eventually over time, and more people get educated, hopefully more people will be willing to be part of the Web3 space and expand it for everybody. It'll
yeah.
take some
And
time though.
it's funny she said that about, well, you got to swap it to this, you got to get WETH. So when it wasn't working on Magic Eden, it showed I could buy it in different currencies. So I started swapping, and then I'd have to eat some gas to swap. And
Yeah.
so I swapped it to USDC. That didn't work. I'm like, well, wait a minute. You gave me the option to buy it in USDC. And then it said, oh, you can buy it in WETH. So I swapped it in WETH, and it still didn't work. And I started getting frustrated. Then I swapped it all back into ETH. Then I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to the website. And that's when I found the easy button. I'm like, oh, that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I've
Yeah.
done the same thing where, well, kind of similar, where, oh, I'm gonna get this amount, but then it not populates it changes into
It
the correct
fluctuates.
amount or whatever, the
Yeah.
dollar amount, and then it's like, oh, I
Yeah.
didn't get the right amount. I'm like, I've got to buy
yeah,
more.
Mm-hmm.
But like you guys said, Kid Called Beast, they have clearly a credit card checkout. Is that what you said?
yeah. Well, I mean, they
And
basically have an easier way to check out. So basically, right here, you just connect your wallet, and you
gotcha.
choose your beast, add it to cart, hit buy now. It gives you an option, well, how you want to pay to buy your crypto, because you got to buy an ETH, but it gives you the option, right? So it would just made it way easier, and it calculated the gas for me, so I didn't have to calculate it. Versus Magic Eden, it gives you the price, but not with the gas added to it. So
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
That's good though, because like
And even Cryptoids, they're doing it with the checkout with the credit card. But we've talked about this in the past. Book.io.
yes,
Mhm.
So they do credit card transactions as well.
Okay.
So
Oh.
they put out a book, say Alice in Wonderland. We're gonna put it on Ethereum network, so you can pay with Ethereum. They have this amount on Polygon, and then this amount on I think it's Cardano. But they have a credit card checkout option, which is really really cool. And
Yeah.
I've been digging what they've been doing because I would love to see like Vivi kind of implement some of this stuff. They give rewards to those that bought their Genesis asset, the original, the first asset that they put on their platform.
Mm.
They give rewards to. They will airdrop stuff. They even give discounts, and I mean on a regular basis where, hey, here goes this new book or audio book. It's X amount for everyone else, but those that have this Genesis asset, you get it for this amount.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool. And in fact, Book.io has expanded. They now have an umbrella company called Stuff.io. And
Stuff
it's
IO.
pretty
Steph.
stuff. Yeah. Like,
Oh, stuff.
so their whole thing is, you got to own your stuff. So instead of just
Mm.
focusing on books, they're now expanding into music, videos,
Interesting.
podcasts, movies, and more.
Hmm.
Interesting. And you know what that's so cool about that is so independent artists or writers, they can use this platform to further their content. You get the royalties every single time that thing exchanges on the blockchain,
Yep.
and it's true ownership. That is phenomenal. And I remember I bought a book from book.io, and it was a Broadsiders book because I'm in the
Mm. Oh, yeah.
Broadsiders. In fact, I bought two because I think Mission couldn't buy one, so I bought one for him as well. But yeah, I do own an asset from them. I don't know what it does. I know if I signed up for something in Broadside because I haven't been paying attention, I was able to get like something else, and I get commercial rights, and I kind of screwed that up. But like, yeah, there's
Oh.
just so much levels of how utility can be utilized with these assets, whether it's a book, a hat, which is what we got the inspiration to make our hats for. And I just kind of like where the space is going. I don't know if you've noticed. Well, you have. You mean Sean was the first person to buy a pass, by the way. So
Thank
shout
you.
out to
Yeah.
SeanyPoo right here. And we
I
really appreciate that, man.
I had to support you guys. You guys are wonderful. You guys are family. So
Thank you. That
Thank you,
pass
man.
will definitely pay it forward in the futures and beyond because we have plans for that pass. So,
and
um,
speaking of that pass, Shawnee Poo has been slacking. I have good reason, but even
yeah,
still,
Yeah.
I've got that amazing, real uncommon podcast pass. And unfortunately, I'm not taking the opportunity to get into all these amazing giveaways that they are doing within their Discord.
10 channels of giveaways. 10
So
channels.
those that are listening, if you're not in the know, if you don't have a pass, if you don't have a badge, try to get one. And do way better than Shawnee Poo and be in the Discord and just sign up for the giveaways.
So like the passes, they're all minted out, and so D and I really wanted to make sure that we would not interrupt pricing on that. So the community controls the price on that. We will not sell any of the remaining passes, but it doesn't mean we're not going to give away one in the future. So that's the only way you can attain a pass from us. I believe I have like five or six that I minted out,
Mhm.
just to kind of keep for like whoever wanted in the future. But in terms of missing out on these giveaways, as long as the lights are on here, that Discord's running, we will always have something because giveaways consist of community. Community is now doing stuff in there. We've had Raven run giveaways, D's running giveaways. We've had DDS in there doing stuff. The comic guy. In
Mhm.
fact, I think Kryptoni won something from the Yeah, right there. He said it right there. I
Martian
won
Man. Yeah.
a Martian Manhunter on Discord from the comic guy. It's 28 Matic now. So like that is the type
Nice.
of environment we're trying to perpetuate in there is an environment where we are community. I understand if maybe there might be some maybe some aggression in the future because when more people come in, but that's just how it is, right? But we really want to have a sense of community, and we want that Discord to be for you guys. And that's why if you want to make a channel, we're letting people make their channels. It's a work in progress and stuff like that, though. But yeah, you know, that's what it's about. The badges, I've been slacking on it, guys. I'm very sorry. IRL has been really busy. If you guys notice, I have not been in the Discord. I've been really busy as hell this week. So I'm going to get on it next week to do the memberships. As SeanyPoo says, people will have a chance to enter the giveaway, or I'm sorry, enter the Discord, because right now the public users, they only have like maybe 5 or 6 channels. But when you get that badge, you will probably have like 20 something channels that open up with content, giveaways, exclusive conversations, movies. I actually have been practicing running movies in there while you guys are sleeping. So we will have movie night in there. I do have a bunch of content that I've already recorded off of DVDs that I own, so I can play it in the Discord and stuff like that. So that is some of the stuff we're going to be in there. But, anyways, enough of the Discord right there. Sean, how are you on time? We've been at an hour and a half. I don't want to keep you as long as you, because I don't want you to pass out on us, and we appreciate the time
Been
you're
on
giving
his
us right
feet
now.
all day.
I've got another 15 minutes.
Perfect.
Okay.
Now.
All right, we are going to fast forward right here. I just want to ask you one thing, and this is about Vivi right here. They are at Anaheim for D23. This is the first time I've seen them there. The booth is pretty big.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if you're still collecting in Vivi, and if you are, what have you been buying from them recently, and what do you think about the progression of where they are now?
So recently, the most recent purchase was the Wolverine or Deadpool Wolverine World War III comic that I read today with Osman Collects. That's the most recent one. SeanyPoo's had to pump the brakes on a lot of stuff. Like you guys said, DCon's coming up in November, and SeanyPoo would like to go there. But so yeah, I've had to kind of pump the brakes, and in ways it kind of sounds wrong. I'm kind of like, oh, I hope some of these spaces don't keep on pumping out stuff. Like just put a pause until maybe the end of the year. But
Yeah, take a chill pill, please.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I must say, I have to give props where props are due. Look at that booth.
Yeah.
I've gone to Comic Cons. I'm a Comic Con, I'm an Artist Alley artist, and I've gone to plenty of Comic Cons, and props out to whoever does the design, the theme, the layout for Vivi's booth. That is fantastic. I just love it.
And they're with Disney. Like, this is pretty prestigious. Like, they've been with Marvel for like the past 2 years, and I think this year they had a separate booth for their own means and stuff like that. But this is the first time I've seen them kind of collaborate in like some big Disney event, because Disney's the mothership of Marvel and everyone else, right? Let alone have a big booth like that. The drops, I haven't really seen too much cool prominent drops. I'm not into the red Marvel collectibles, but that's cool. I know some people are, and I know some people are there for the flip, but I'm mainly a comic book guy, and so I can see a bunch of those comic books right there. I'm like you, I bought the comic book Daredevil and Wolverine, let alone also the exclusive art that they sold. Shout out to Mahalo for hooking us up as well, though. But I kind of wanted your insight on how you how the progression of Vivi is for you, kind of like being from the outside coming back in.
I think they're going, like, they've opened up. What was it, just this year they did the comic app, right?
Yeah.
They've been making moves. They've I mean, just to really think about everything that's come out, they're doing a great job with their digital collectibles, and I'm just amazed. I'd never thought that they would be releasing digital comics on the same day as physical comics. I never thought we'd ever see that day.
Yeah.
And I right now, I think with the climate of everything, we're going through a voting year. Not to get into all that, but we've
Yeah.
got that. There's a lot of people are. There's just a lot of factors going on, and there's been a little negativity sentiment and here and there, but
Mhm.
they're here. They're here to stay.
They're here
They're
to
here to stay.
stay.
They're here to
Well,
stay.
right on.
Good for you.
Hashtag here to stay.
So we only have 15 more minutes for Shawnee, probably 10 more. So we're just gonna fast forward right here, you guys. We were
Oh,
gonna go
I'm
talk about.
sorry.
No. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. We you know what happens when you and I get on here? We end up talking story too much that we go off topic, and it's fine. But guys, we are at the giveaway portion of our stream right here, guys. So,
Wait,
huh? I'm sorry.
um,
Go ahead.
yeah, sorry. Just one thing. He wanted to share his
Oh,
cryptoys.
that's right. That's right. I'm so sorry. Let's do that.
Oh,
Did you still want to do that?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
okay.
Well, anyways, while you're getting that set up, guys, this is the giveaway tonight. All you have to do is enter hashtag SeanyPoo. First place winner gets this Amidala Cryptoid right here. This is literally Natalie Portman. And then the second place winner gets this Real Uncommon Podcast slab. SeanyPoo is
Ooh.
already getting one because he came on the podcast. So appreciate that, Sean. Also, we have our Discord giveaway right here. We have the wheel. The wheel's closed already, unfortunately. So if you go in there and try to enter, sorry, it's not going to happen because these already made the wheel. Khalees, shout out to you for getting on there. I think you were the last one. This is also another giveaway. This is a 1-of-1 Millennium Falcon right here. Only one person is going to be able to get this, and this is also another wheel that will be given away. And then SeanyPoo is not only going to get a slab, but he's also going to get this Cryptoid right here of Bo-Katan. And someone else is going to get this Bo-Katan in the chat, but we're going to do a different type of giveaway for that. So that's what we have going on, and I think you're going to like this type of giveaway we're going to give the people a chance to win this for. But Sean, I want you to have one of these. It's a common. But the funny thing about this common is I could not find one for sale in the market. About a week or two later, or before, you could buy these things like super cheap. So I bought a bunch from King Maticus. Thank you so much. And I don't see them for sale anymore from the last time I looked. So you're going to get one. Someone lucky in the chat's going to get one. And that's the show for today. Sean, super stoked to have you here, man. It's been a long time since we got to chat. You're one of our favorite persons in this space. I remember your birthday bash. It was one of the funnest times I had. I know you were sick, but we got to learn a lot about you. We got to talk story. And I just remember our old unboxing live streams back in the day when everything was just like spun together with duct tape and some baling wire over here. So I remember you were in the early days, man. So it's good to have you back on camera hanging out with us tonight.
No, it's awesome to be on. I'm a little tired, but it's awesome to be on. It's been a while. But SeanyPoo's been lurking. SeanyPoo's been in the shadows.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, Sean. All right. So did you want to do that, or you just want to go straight to the giveaways?
We'll just have to go straight to the giveaways. I do apologize.
You're getting tired. So let's do this. I want to run these giveaways because I think that last giveaway is going to be a lot of fun. And Kryptoni, I see in here you want to do the duck races. I'm not a fan of doing them. I'm a fan of making you guys work for stuff. But I understand what you're saying. Maybe we'll do a duck race on the next one. But let's get right into this giveaway. And Sean, while I'm getting the giveaways set up, why don't you give some final words and some wisdom to the audience before you go?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Sean Sauter, aka SeanyPoo. I'm working on my children's debut chapter book. I'm gonna get it done. I'm not putting a date on it, but as long as I'm working on it every day, SeanyPoo is happy. And believe me, I'm smiling. I've been smiling because I'm getting stuff completed, and I can't wait. If you'd like to sign up for my newsletter to find out when we release it, go to seansauter.com or SeanyPoo.com. And I'll just leave off with keep dreaming, keep learning so you can get those dreams, and most importantly, keep smiling, guys.
Oh, let's go.
Awesome.
And with that being said, you guys, good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck,
May the
everyone.
juju be with you tonight. Who's it gonna be?
The
The
comic
comic
guy.
guy! Let's go.
Woohoo!
I love it. Comic guy,
Nice.
we have your address. It'll be in your wallet later on tonight. Big congratulations. But we're going one more time. One more time for the one more time. And then we're gonna do the giveaway that I told Sean about. And then D can spin the wheel. And if Sean, if you gotta let Aldradero, let's go! Adro, I have your wallet. We will make sure to get that to you right away. D, do you have those wheels ready?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm. I cannot see anything on StreamYard right now.
Okay. How about your reset? No worries. I'm gonna go and run the other giveaway because I want Sean to at least see this before he goes. Because I think
Okay.
this is pretty cool. And then if Sean, you got to bug out because I can see that you're fading. Trust me, I completely get it, man. No worries, man. No worries. But here, real quick. So we are going to run this other giveaway, guys. So if you want to win, let me stop sharing my screen here. And like I said, Sean, awesome to have you on hanging out with us. So comic guy, you have won this Queen Amidala right here. And then Algidero, you have won this right here. And then SeanyPoo. Oh, shoot. Where did it go? Is that it? Right there. Sean, right here. You are going to get one of these. And we are also going to let the chat get one of these. But you guys are going to have to do this instead right here. I'm going to need you to type in the chat, MC style, the Real Uncommon Podcast. I'm going to scroll up and down on the comments. I want you guys to do it right now. Start typing right now. If you want to win this Cryptoid, please start typing in right now. Sean, if you want to win too, type in right now as well. And I'm going to give you guys until the end of this, unless you guys don't want this thing right now. It's a free Cryptoid, right? Oh, there you go, Davo. I'm going to give you guys the end of this song right here. Now, in the chat, the Real Uncommon Podcast to win this right here. Let's go, you guys. We're going to give you guys until the end of this song. Good luck. Let's go.
The love of his family and his craft. SeanyPoo, the legend of the family crew. With his wit and charm, he'll make you smile and laugh. SeanyPoo, he's the man with the plan for you. Bringing joy to all with his creative spirit and his love for you. Cryptoys collector, he's got a passion for the game. With a collection that's rare, he's always ready to share. Husband and father.
All right, guys, here we go. I'm scrolling the chats. Good luck. I'm going up. I'm going down. I'm going all around. And who is it gonna be? Oh, shoot. Man, every single time. Let me try again. Sorry. The mouse goes off. Good luck. Osman Collect 63! Let's go. Congrats, Oz. Okay.
Very nice.
All right.
Very
And that
cool.
was it right
Congrats.
there. Big congratulations to Sean. Big congratulations to Osman Collect 63. Sean, thank you so much for hanging out with us, man. It's super cool to have you here, and you're always welcome to come back. And if he can do anything for you to help further along whatever you're trying to do, whether it's your book, your projects, your food, like I'm telling you, you got a foodie right here, would love to join you. Or if we can somehow help you get to Vegas in some capacity, please feel free to hit us up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So,
Well, before
all right.
I sign off, guys, I just want to say, D. Hinano, thank you so much for bringing me on. This just, it takes me back. It just takes me back doing lives with you guys. I just appreciate you. I appreciate you. You guys are family. I love you guys. You guys have a wonderful weekend. And those in the chat, take care. Love you all too. Be good. And everyone, just have a good weekend. See you guys.
Brother,
Thank you, Shawnee.
have a good weekend. Take care, man. Aloha.
Right.
Get some sleep.
Get some sleep, my brother.
Good night.
See you guys.
Bye.
All right, man. Take care. Look at that. Even the chat saying, look at that. Guys, we're not leaving yet because we still got our Discord giveaways. We have not forgotten. So as soon as we do the Discord giveaways, then we'll probably get out of here. So we'll have Dee share her screen right now that she's not being rugged by Microsoft.
I know. It just went like, it literally like shook. I'm like, oh no. And I couldn't do anything.
No, it's all good. But big shout out to Osmond Collect 63. He's got this. This is his. He's won that. Aldra Darrow, big congratulations. And also the comic guy right here. Super stoked for you guys. But who is going to win the Batman? We're going to find out right now, guys. So if you guys are wondering what is this about, in our Discord, we actually opened up the random giveaway channel that are only supposed to be for past members to everybody. So the public people could do it, the badge people, everyone had an opportunity to enter for this Batman, as well as a few other things. And then we also have a one-of-one UCBC NFT that is going to go to one of our lucky Discord members in the chat, you guys. So let's find out who's going to win this Batman right now. Good luck. Spin that wheel, D.
All right. See, this is kind of what it looks like. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So it has a list of the people here on the right. We just can't see it here.
Oh, because maybe their names are all in black? The font?
No, because they had it earlier.
Oh, okay.
It was when I got bugged out. So hopefully it works and it'll choose someone. But
spin it.
These are all the people. Okay, spin
Let's
it.
see who wins. Good luck.
All right.
Who's
Batman.
Weird.
It's the darkness.
We're
Sorry,
gonna see who won. Raven.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Of course Raven won, because Raven's just that awesome. Big congratulations to Raven right there. We have your wallet address. And yes, you don't have to be here if it's a Discord giveaway. So Raven, we got you on the replay. If you're seeing this, this should be in your wallet already. So big congratulations to you. But we got one more, right? We got one more, and this is for the
Falcon.
The Falcon right here. So congratulations to Raven right here for winning the Batman, and then right here is the Falcon. Who is going to win the Falcon? Let's find out.
All right, so same thing, guys. It's a blind box. Okay. All right, here we go. Good luck.
Good luck.
Let's see.
Who's it gonna be? The suspense.
Oh my god.
Osmond Collect 63.
Oh, I spelled your name wrong. Sorry.
Oh, for shame, Osmond Collect.
Colossal 63.
Big congratulations to you, Oz. You have won this Millennium Falcon. We have your address, and we will get that to you as well. And guys, that's the show. Thank you for tuning in today and hanging out with us. It was a super cool, fun conversation. I was telling Dee that I've always wanted to get Sean back on to have a talk story session, and just to my surprise, he came on today. So for me personally, I love that. You know, everyone knows that I like to talk story, and so he's one of my favorite guys that I like to interact with in this space. So, yes, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Dee, close out the show.
Yeah, thank you everyone for being here and just bearing with us even through the technical difficulties. Appreciate everybody. Congrats to everyone. Make sure you guys check out Richard's Security Initiative Challenge on Superstar Money's Discord and get your entries in there for each week at the end of the week, and then your entries go for the end of the month for other giveaways. And yeah, hope everyone has a great weekend. We'll see you guys in the Discord or in the other spaces, but everybody just enjoy yourself and yeah, enjoy your weekend. Thanks for being here.
Guys, Thanks for being here. We really appreciate everyone for tuning in every single time, all 100 plus of you right now
Nice.
on YouTube and X. So, guys, have a great weekend. Until the next time, take care and aloha.
Wow.